What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld. Today we're going to be talking about some of the newer heavyweights that are going to be coming to Madden 20 Ultimate Team. So I'm going to give you guys kind of like some insight into what I'm going to be doing, and then you guys can go ahead and make your own decisions. The first thing I'm going to do, though, let me buy a pack from the store. I got to make sure, like, listen, another thing that I wanted to touch base on, if you guys are new to the channel, as we discover things, we like to talk about it so that everybody can be able to share it amongst themselves and kind of figure out what's going on. As of yesterday, I noticed that my my daily objectives were getting stuck on the same amount of completions. Like right now, I believe yesterday after I went and played an additional solo, it updated from 44 to 45. I just want to kind of point that out to you guys to give you guys an idea of what's going on with that. Why is it showing that my journey is only 25%? Oh, probably because, yeah, that's the first half of it. What am I doing on that? That's not what I'm supposed to be doing. All right, so right here, right? After I played the 2 games, it wasn't popping up the way it was supposed to. So it had me stuck on 44 in the video. And then when I went and played another solo and then came back out, I just went and redid another solo just randomly. It went from 44 to 45. So sometimes if you just buy the 1 pack and play 2 solos and log off, it won't update. So I think I lost a few days because I was waiting to see what would happen, and it actually didn't do it. So I just wanted to point that out to kind of follow up on one of the more recent videos, because some of you guys were suggesting other things that made absolutely no sense. But pretty much what happens is there's a lot of delays when you complete certain things, like the gridiron pack, for instance. During your weekly things, when you go and do your weekly mission, when you do 5 of these things, you're gonna get a free gridiron pack. But the issue is, you know what's very interesting about it? When you first complete the 5, the gridiron pack just doesn't load up. You have to actually go into a game and do something else and then back out or do some kind of weird stuff for it to pop up. Typically, you could just go play another solo that you've already completed and then back out, and then the gridiron pack will be there. But EA's been having a lot of issues with actually loading out the gridiron pack immediately. Just so that I point that out before we get started, because those are some of the tips that a lot of people just don't know, and they're trying to figure it out. And you guys are tweeting and you're trying to figure why am I not getting my stuff? It's just having an issue with loading out. So try to experiment with playing additional game, or even if you go into a solo and just back out of it, that'll usually get everything up and running. So now what we're going to be talking about right now is Tyronn Smith. Typically, I would love to get his 88, which is going to be kept to an 89, right? But some of the other questions that you guys have been asking about is what about Munoz? That guy's pretty much a stud. What do you think about that guy? That's a very, very interesting question, simply because Munoz, we're going to go check him out in a second. He has a lot of good stats that can, really work for us. But let me give you some of the insight into the new heavyweight of Tyronn Smith that'll be coming later today, right? He's an 88 overall, which is going to be kept to an 89. He has a 90 strength stock, which is going to bring him up to a 91, I guess, with us. Or maybe even, 91. Because right now we have him camped up with the Dallas Cowboys thing. His awareness goes to 86. It looks like a lot of +2 action going on. 83 pass block, 84 pass block power. I'm giving you the specifics on the 88 right now. 84 pass block finesse, 84 run block. What is his run block right now? 82? Yeah, they're giving you a lot of +2s over here. Run block power, it jumps to an 81, which makes it the next level tier, which is good. 86 run block finesse, so that only goes up 1. But we get chem from John Madden coach anyway, so that'll be fine. Now, this is the major situation that's been happening. You guys are like, yo, look, are we staying with that whole Dallas Cowboys O-line, or are we going with the much better player that's available right now? So let's go check out Munoz and see exactly what's going on, because there is a chance that I would probably say, you know what, let's just go Munoz. All right, some of you guys pointed out some of his glitchy stats. I've already looked at it. I've actually pulled versions of Munoz and I sold them when I was, my most recent pack opening. And I was just like, you know what, I'm going to probably try to stick with the Dallas Cowboys line, but there's a lot of changes that I have to make. As soon as I get my weekend league rewards and see how that works out, we're going to be doing a lot of changes to the O-line, because there's a lot of dudes running around just being trash. All right, so let's go ahead, and then we're going to put in Munoz and try to figure out exactly what's going on. All right, because we could probably just go this route. I think I already have his power up because it's free. All of you guys should have it. You should have already played the solo and have it, so it shouldn't be that big of a deal. The 90 overall is going for 320. Okay, so this is going to be it's probably going to be a lot more, because that 88 overall heavyweight is probably going to be going for max 150. It shouldn't be anything more than that. So you're looking at a lot more. you could probably try to snipe the individual cards and see if you get lucky. But let's go ahead and compare the numbers to what I just told you guys about with the new card that's coming for Tyronn Smith. Because typically what's going to happen is, all right, he's 6'6", Tyronn Smith 6'5", great. All right, his strength is a little bit lower. When we chem him up, he's going to go to an 88. His awareness is way better because his awareness, you know, well, not way better because the new card is 86. And 85 to 89 is the same thing with the same level tier. His pass block is a 90, okay? So that kind of just destroys everything that's going on with Tyronn Smith as far as just anything that has to do with pass protection. Like, he's just going to be a better left tackle. Pass block power, okay? He next level tier again because, like, no, actually it's going to go to 89. We could probably get it to 90 with John Madden coaching the next level with John Madden passing, but that we have to wait on that. But right now, the pass block power is 86 for this heavyweight, and then for this guy, Munoz, is going to be 88. So same thing, 85 to 89, same thing. Pass block footwork. All right, what do we got? Oh no, pass block finesse, that is. Pass block finesse. So we got 84 for Tyronn Smith. We got 88 for this guy. So the thing about that is, that's the base card for Tyronn Smith. So when he goes to 85, it'll be the same thing as this guy. Because he'll go to an 89, it'll be the same thing. Obviously, same level tier. Run block, 88. Okay, this guy is an 84, Tyronn Smith, but he'll go to an 85. So again, 85. This guy will be chemmed with the power up to 89. Same thing, same level tier. Wait a minute. It's a possibility that John Madden coach may take it up a level, but we have to go ahead and check that out soon. Run block power, 81 for this card, 86 for Munoz. Okay, so that already, like, that's insane. Because it's so many different level tiers that he's beating this guy out on. But you got to remember also, this guy is a legend that's not getting regular updates. All right, it could turn out that Zeke signs, everything works out well, and then Tyronn Smith gets another card for balling out crazy, and then actually meets a lot of the criteria of Munoz. But what I'm going to tell you right now is, if you already have Munoz, it probably doesn't make sense to get Tyronn Smith. If that makes any sense to you guys, like, I don't know. If it, like, I don't want to recommend it because, like, obviously looking at it, even with the 88 that's coming out, Munoz is still the better card right now. The only upside you guys have, or what I was thinking about doing, to be honest, was trying to see which cards would get the immediate updates. But looking at this right here, right, even when he gets that heavyweight, he will go to an 89 on the squad. All right, as far as Tyronn Smith goes, he'll go to an 89. Okay, that's where he's going to be chemmed up with his power up. He still will not be as good. So don't sell Munoz. I would definitely not, you know, sell that guy. I'm probably going to try to snipe some of the other versions of his card. But looking at the way my offensive line is changing, I think I'm going to have to get rid of this guy. Because this guy has a 47 speed. Like, I don't know what he's doing and why he's doing it, but that's what he's doing. And it's unacceptable in every single case. Like, there is no single part or, like, case where it's acceptable to be a 47 speed in the game. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know how does he even walk? Like, bro, like, the dude, like, come on, man. I don't know. I don't know how EA came up with that, how giving him a 47 speed, but we can't have that kind of action going on. And you know what's ill about that? I kind of, once I figured out what was going on, like, because he doesn't really get shedded. See, Travis Frederick, he really doesn't get shedded, so you don't really notice how slow he is. So it's weird the way that it works out in the game, because the center really doesn't move around too much anyway. Like, unless it's like a Jason Kelsey, he's like super fast. You can see him visibly when you watch him in the NFL that he's moving, like he's ready to go. Travis Frederick has been like more stationary, and like he's coming back this year. Hopefully he stays healthy. He doesn't move around as much. He takes that key block. He does great protection, I believe, both running and pass protection. But they gave him pass block. What is that? Pass block footwork, or is it finesse? Whichever one it is. They gave him a 77 for it. And like I said, I don't really agree, but he is coming off of, you know, a major sickness that, you know, took away a lot of his strength. We got to see how he moves around and how he's going to be able to, you know, actually get acclimated back to the field. All right, so it is pass block finesse, 77. So those are some of the things that it's really, really concerning to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you look at the, bruh, like, I don't know. I might, like I said, I might be doing a lot of upgrades. It depends on how lucky I get with my weekend league rewards, because I'm going to probably, I don't want to take the coins. I want to take the risk and see if I could pull something crazy. We'll check those out and see what's going on. But as far as everything else goes, you know, with the offensive line, I don't know at this point. I don't know at this point if we're going to probably keep Tyronn Smith. I'll think about it, because remember, because he's a heavyweight, we can actually use training points to gamble in the store and get him and get lucky, and that will, you know, pretty much wouldn't cost us anything. But overall, like I said, you have to weigh the pros and the cons with it. You have to definitely, you got to make sure that that's something that you're doing, because again, if this dude balls out and he gets another card immediately, that could turn out to be in all of our favors, and you guys be laughing at me like, yo, I kept Tyronn Smith, I kept Tyronn Smith, like, bro, you see what I'm saying? And then we gotta wait. I know that Munoz ain't getting another upgrade till probably like November, probably like Thanksgiving, maybe Christmas. So I'm gonna have to deal with those numbers that I have up until that point. Make sure that all of you guys are willing to do that, okay? And as far as Kevin Mawai, that's another guy, like, he's so much better than most. The only other guy, I think you guys are talking about a Theme Diamond, Mack. Is it Alex Mack? Let me go check that set right there. I think that he's the only guy that could probably compare right now at the center position. For those of you guys that were asking about it with the Theme Diamonds, I think it was Mack. Let me see, what was that? He's like a, is he a Falcon? No, that's the, where's Alex Mack at? I thought that, or is he just powered up and he's not a Theme Diamond? It could just be that he's powered up. I don't know. But I was hearing good things about Alex Mack. People saying that he was a pretty good center. But I would just go with Kevin Mawai. If you guys are asking me, I would go with Kevin Mawai, not even think about it. Like, bro, this is what I'm going with. I'm going with the best possible choice at the position, because that's just what it is, bro. Like, I don't want to have to deal with a lot of the other foolishness that goes in. And I don't really care about the other upgrades that other players get, because honestly speaking, it won't really matter at the end of the day. Okay, so he is a Falcon. He's just at a Theme Diamond. So what does he have, like a heavyweight or something? He must have like a heavyweight, and then it's just not there, because people are saying that this guy's pretty good. So the next card is probably, you know, what people are talking about with that. But I'm gonna go with Kevin Mawai. I think, like, I'm not gonna play this game and try to figure out like, yo, does this guy get shedded? I like the way his numbers add up. So if that's something else that you guys were looking into, I would probably go there. So, you know, based on all of the stuff that's been happening and the way that I've seen my players actually play, I have to probably go, like, I gotta be smart with this, man. Especially with the fact that we just had a title update and a lot of the game has changed, whether you guys want to believe it or not. It has dramatically changed. You guys have to realize something, right? This guy's gonna go to a 69 speed, 91 run block. Look at these numbers. You know what I'm saying? Like, these are all ridiculous. 91 lead block. Like, this guy's card is ridiculous. I don't even need to look at Mack, even though they didn't have one available there at that time. I don't really need to look at it at this point. It is what it is. You know, I think that this guy might be the best possible upgrade to help with the O-line, in addition to Munoz right now. And then we just go with that. So that's what I'm looking to do. But I wanted to point out to you guys that if for any reason I'm able to probably, you know, get training and pull that Tyronn Smith, we probably would keep him temporarily. But there's no, like, bro, there's no dispute. All right, Munoz is way better right now, and we just have to wait to see when he's gonna get another update. But we'll figure all that stuff out later, because I believe because he's a legend, you're only gonna get another one when it's Ultimate Legends, right? Unless it's a limited, and in this case, we can't even do the same things with the training with the limiteds to update it. So we'd have to find ways to get all that cash. So that's also another dangerous thing. Because if they release the next card as a limited, you can't use training to upgrade it anymore. So that becomes an issue where you got to now pull it or buy it for a ridiculous amount of coins. Keep that in mind as well. Because even though they changed the limited's price to 250 quick sell, it's still ridiculous prices when you look at it. So I just want to make sure everybody's aware of that, all right, going forward. And that's pretty much what we're going to be doing right now. We'll check out whatever the other heavyweight is and figure out if that's something we want to go after. But that's my whole situation for my O-line right now. Let me know what you guys are thinking about it. Do you think we should just go Legends? I'm thinking I'm going to try to find a way to get Munoz and get Kevin Mawai, bro, and just call it a day. Let me know what you guys and girls are thinking. I'm going to talk to you later. Be safe. Until next time, one love.